Right, there's something weird happened level 1.
Fanby, you thought.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
wait.
the goat, man.
You moron.
Fuck you.
Embarrassing.
Okay. Scott Builder's.
Yeah, this is not bad. So we don't get cheese. Oh, we get cheese. Never mind. Hello? Yo, what's up?
Hello.
Yo,
Test,
internet's all good?
No, internet's good.
Alright.
Mic wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
No, I chose this one because like it covers some concepts we've been talking about, like a little bit more passive of lanes, except for maybe top lane, getting invaded, how to play it.
Yes. Yes, so my probably the thing that I would say about this situation is you can ward deeper, one, and
Which
then
one?
like your ward here, right? It's good.
Like it should be in river.
Yeah, you ward the entrance, right? If she does red and jumps over the wall, that only works if she gets a leash. So, but like leashing doesn't happen in 2024 unless you see their bot lane literally like not show up for 30 seconds. She does
Yeah.
red and saves her smite. It's gonna take a long time. So you can just do the normal blue start. If you have a deeper ward, like obviously Raptors is best, but just having the entrance ward, you can see from very far away, right? Once you finish blue, you could probably start Gromp, and then if you see him, you can instantly leave, and you won't be feeling too bad because you would have probably hit Gromp like 2 or 3 times at most before you can like feel like feel like you don't need to commit because you're already like half HP the Gromp, right? It's probably going to be 70-80%.
Yeah.
So you won't feel bad. You can just do the walls.
But is the wolf start that bad? Like I see a lot of high elo junglers do it. Isn't it the equivalent of like the raptor start? From you give yourself the chance of just like re-clearing on before base.
It's the problem is this, right? If you just end up full clearing, look at your path. Right? If we drew like the path, you went
Yeah, it's
bam, bam,
inefficient.
bam.
You're doing a little circle.
Yeah, exactly, right? And right here, you should be clearing 10 seconds. You should be leaving this at 2:27, right? It's 2:39,
Yeah.
so it's like 12 seconds delay, which is I would not call as valuable. I would call this more valuable rather than the camp respawn, like you said with the Raptors.
Okay, fair.
It's sort of also why I don't like Raptor start unless I'm like doing Raptors to Gronk cheesing. Because yes, you can do the respawns and then base, but you're doing a zigzag.
Yeah.
I just value the tempo itself.
So when I watched the replay, he just like solo ran in late towards my red and then flipped the. I had no vision of that area.
Yeah. Next time when you see the situation, you can just instantly either turn back or look to gank wherever because it's like it's literally impossible for him to have done your Raptors by this time. If he did 3 camps on his blue, you would see him on it. It's like
well, what if he did? Yeah, I guess I was thinking he did blue to that for whatever reason.
Blue to Raptors, that's crazy.
Yeah, blue to Raptors, red. I don't know.
Okay, well,
because I feel like there was a Graves review, or there was one time you said like the moment you see, or maybe it was the Graves one recently where you're like, he probably didn't take Krugs. Go to your Krugs, take that scuttle, take the other scuttle, and then you're like 1 camp down or something like that.
Yes, that's when. I think I said that in the context of when you're invading
pushed me
his
out.
jungle. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it was, remember the one where he started, pushed me out, and then it's like he probably didn't take 3 camps because everyone knew he was there. So
yeah,
just
yeah,
take the 1 camp he didn't take the scuttle.
yeah. That's
Like that
fair.
was kind of the advice from that video.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that's
then,
fair.
to be fair, this is like he just took the whole quadrant. I guess I should have realized.
Yeah, the moment you see Raptors gone, because he's not good at taking Raptors. Like I could see
Yeah.
Belveth maybe doing blue to Raptors, but like even no one really should do this because can't take red. If you take red, you don't hit level 3. You do blue
Okay.
Raptors red, you actually don't hit level 3. It's really bad, right? So I don't think that path's like ever viable.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I would recommend doing golems. If you can take Raptors and you don't know where he is, then you can
Yeah.
take golems.
Yeah, I agree.
But maybe red is not viable because even though you took Raptors, he might be able to cross into red. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is a free golems. And if he does double scuttle, well, you're just exposing bot, or you can tell your bot to back if he's going to get scuttle and then gank bot, and then you can do red while he's ganking bot, for example. It's just maneuvering around like
Yeah, the reason I'm scared to do grow, it's obviously like way deeper, right? The Raptors is safer from that perspective. Like the Raptors into Scuttle.
yeah, the Krugs is more like it's very difficult for your opponent to check, even though you're so deep. It's like
Yeah.
their bot lane doesn't want to just stop laning, and then the other thing is, the Nidalee doesn't want to just check Krugs when she's went from top to bot, right? She's spent so much time traveling and roaming that she kind of just wants to hit camp. She doesn't want to check every corner. It's like a big time sink if she just like checks the golems as well.
Yeah. So Golem should have been first. Obviously this ends up working out, but your point is.
Yeah, yeah. This is exactly why golems is really good too, right? If Tribush is warded, they don't know, and if you gank bot and you sit in the corner here, they don't see you, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that element as well.
Can quick aside, if you go back a second.
Yeah.
At what point are you in, no, just a second. Like where we
Oh,
were
a
there.
second, yeah.
Right beside the, so right there, when are you in vision? Because a lot of times, like, let's say you're blue side and you want to gank because they're at tower. Like, what is the vision range of that Yumi, roughly? Would she see me, like, okay,
It's
so I'm just
very,
outside.
very, very close. Extremely close. Like I'm always like, wait, does she see you right there?
Yeah,
Definitely want to be clicking as close as possible to the wall. I think you do, but not enough, right? You see you're clicking here instead of like here.
yeah, yeah, true.
Like obviously I don't even know if that would make the difference. It looks very close, like you are clicking, but that little bit of downward motion definitely doesn't help. Could be like clicking right here and you would be in an upwards motion. But yeah,
Okay.
it's very close for sure. This is a good gank anyway. This is exactly what we're talking about with the punishing well not punishing, it's more like playing out the invade sequence as well as possible. You kind of just flipped his invade on its head, right? He's up like one camp, but you've got alternator and dark seal, and you're just like you're very happy with this situation basically. Yeah, so he like so this is what happens, right? He needs to invade you in his head. He's just done Gromp respawn for you basically.
Yeah,
So that's fine. And it looks like he has not based, which is even worse. Yeah, he didn't base, right? So now you're up
yeah.
1400 gold of tempo, and now you get another free turn. This one was just impatient.
Yeah, I should have waited for my, I thought he was gonna, like, dive the guy.
True. You can also just hold your E here and just throw the Q out because
Yeah,
yeah,
earlier.
guaranteed basically, or the Q2 is guaranteed if you just throw it out and hold your E. I think this is smart. It really sucks, but like given the fact that you weren't able to gank the Malphite successfully, this is probably what you have to do. Yeah, so this situation right here, Alex, like I want you to do the same thing next time, but ward the red while you're doing the golems, right? Because now you get the best of both worlds where you can actually fight, steal, or kill.
If I knew golems were up, I would. I guess I should have W'd the golems.
Yes,
ward
exactly.
the red.
Yeah, the ward on the red is one of the best wards in the game, / blue, right?
Okay.
Each buff.
Okay.
Yeah, this would have been like really good if you're able to steal, get 6, and then just kill her or push her out and waste Lox's time, etc.
Okay.
Damn, we're hitting like every W.
I've gotten better at the
2 for
timing of
2.
it, I think. Like, you kind of want to E in at the last moment, so it's like instant when you cross
Yeah.
the. I think before I would like W and then go in right away, and then that would give him.
The arcane inspiration right here.
Yeah. Am I gonna drop $300 on the new skin? Probably.
Is that actually $300?
I think they created some like gambling mechanic where like you have a chance to get it by buying these like whatever loot boxes.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some like protection amount where you can guarantee. It's fine. When I was in finance, I used to like my buddy would make me stream for him, and we'd buy like the Hearthstone cards. And
Yeah.
like I had an all gold like handlock deck. It was such a waste of money, but everyone has their vices.
Yeah. Mine was FIFA when I was in Cloud9. I didn't know it carried over. Yeah, exactly.
You thought it carried over,
yes,
and it did not.
And I spent like $3,000. I was like, wait a second.
Oh my god! Did you at least have like Ronaldo, Messi? Who was your
Yeah,
squad?
I had everyone. I had literally all the best players. I was literally pay to win. I was like, I don't care. This is fun as hell.
Yeah. That's so jokes, but yeah, that one's the biggest fucking scam.
Dude, I was like, wait, there's no way it doesn't carry over. Who pays for this shit then?
Yeah.
I guess it's just me.
Yeah. But at least you did it unknowingly. People do it knowingly.
Yeah, I might have. I don't know. I was having a lot of fun. I might have still spent money on the game.
Fair. Yeah, like this game, I think we are winning, but it actually feels like a pretty like on the mark. Where if I made a few mistakes, it would be a lot harder. And so I felt like I played the macro decently. You let me know, like obviously so far there was the red ward. There's going to Krugs right away. There's the slightly like misexecuted gank top.
Yeah.
But the ideas mostly.
The ideas are good. The execution was very punishing. I'd say the biggest punishing mistake was like failing the gank, right? Because like you had to be able to burn his ult and make him really low so that you can actually potentially contest the grubs. But then you just had to base because you essentially like 1v2'd, right? Because there's a massive wave and Wukong was still level 5 to 6. Just wondering about this scenario. So we're out of base. We have tier 2 boots. Is really good against this team. Your easiest target's probably Lux right now because you got Mertred's Proto. End up punishing, but they get Herald 2 towers plus plus a kill.
We do end up killing bot though.
Yeah. Which is actually very, very needed because if you don't, it's like yeah, this game would have been very hard. Good kill trade, honestly. I don't mind that death at all. It's like a free reset.
Yeah, I don't know why I was like, depending on who shows up, Yumi jumps on them.
Yeah,
My bot
exactly.
also has shut
And you might
down.
just die anyway as well.
Yeah, because I was in a bad spot, right? So I'm like,
Exactly.
okay, I might as well get the kill. And there's a world where if I decided to do that sooner, maybe I finish the tower before the teleport
Yeah,
goes through.
that movement's on point here. Yeah, you gotta keep targeting Lux. You just hard counter her right now with Merc Treads.
That's the blue smite right there coming through. Like
True,
I
true.
wasn't in range because I E'd to
Yeah,
dodge
yeah.
the Q, but then
That's why Magi's is so Magi's buff
yeah.
is so good as well.
If I plan on going Magi's more often, should I go Relentless Hunter instead of Treasure Hunter?
Um, I always thought that's preference anyway, like regardless of other things. I
Yeah.
think it's just preference. Like, I think
Yeah, like
Treasure Hunt is just
everyone
better though, but yeah.
yeah, everyone I see goes Treasure Hunter.
It's just like your champion's gold based. It gives gold. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty simple.
But you see what I mean? Like it's 17-6, but there is a world we lose to this like
Oh yeah,
top
like
fighting
you guys have been
PvP.
losing trades, right? And you lost 2 towers top anyway. Like
Yeah.
you have been trading, right? Even though the scoreline looks like a complete stomp, there's a lot of trading going on where they are getting something. Yeah, this one's pretty simple. Just let him die or press W and leave.
I tried to stun him, but
Yeah. Just a small thing here. Just hold your abilities right.
yeah,
It's
hold
sort
on,
of
I'm gonna
like
hold either.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You can throw Q if you really want to, but even
I
then,
eat into the bush, yeah.
yeah, she's always gonna. You're always gonna have to follow up with some random things like flash, which is just
I
not
just
ideal.
assumed they were like basing or something, you know what I mean? Like trying to catch them before they get away.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
been alternating between Proto Belt and Nasters. I kind of try and
They're
decide
good.
like how many autos do I need to get off on this person? Like how did the trades feel like?
Yeah, I
I
think
know a lot
that's
of
a
these
key
decks are just
difference.
like squishy.
Yeah. This is Alex. This is just psychotic.
Yeah, that was dumb. That's my old Echo play.
Front to back tanking, press R, and then nothing happens.
No, the hopeful like 3-man W or something like that that they don't expect when they see me throw the W.
Yeah, in front of them.
Yeah.
This is good movement. Like it somehow actually works out without Wukong. And then you push side. So here I would actually greed because your ult's coming up and you have a pretty good one shot, right? On the Gromp. Yeah,
Greed
greed
for
the
what?
Gromp.
Try. Oh, well, I
Like
was thinking about greeting the Gromp, but then I saw both the Kites and the Yugi coming.
exactly, but those two champs you just said
Yeah,
have no capability to lock you down. They have no CC except for Kaiser ult, maybe, right? To chase you. But then you have ult up soon. Anyway. Like you gotta look at the level difference too, right? You're 3 levels up, so statistically, literally, I mean literally with your stats, you're just much tankier than them.
yeah, okay, fair.
So there's like on that topic of right CC, right? It's like that's the one thing you want to avoid or you want to not get one shot during. So right here, so there's only 2 people with CC on this team, right? Malphite ult and Lux Q. So all you
Yeah.
have to do is identify where they are. And as soon as you can identify where they are, you can do whatever you want. right? Because you can obviously see a Lux Q coming, and you can see a Malphite ult pretty much coming if you think he's trying to ult you, right? So, like, I would definitely, basically with that idea in mind, I'll definitely Hexgate straight away. As soon as you see them like this, right?
Yeah.
You have the opportunity to either kill Lux here or kill Kaiser here. Probably not kill Kaiser if Yumi's on him, to be honest, because you need like help because you weren't gonna get him low enough to
Yeah, you won't get one shot.
yeah, use the execution damage. You need root 2 rotations, but that's not ideal because you can just hit you for free then. But the main idea is when the CC is either split um or yeah, basically split, you're able to play much more aggressively, right? Because they can't chain CC here. Like it goes back to the same idea here, right? We see Malphite and Lux was in Tribush. We should be scouting and pushing into Tribush because even if Lux shows, you can actually just Proto Belt one shotter
on that rotation.
right, and then
I was worried. I was worried about the Malphite ulting.
yeah, no, exactly, but that's why you identify Malphites here, right? It's like, well, the idea of the CC being split up. If Malphite's here,
No, I know. I know. I'm debating whether I'm more valuable killing the Lux or being there to clean up if they blow their load on my backline.
oh, okay. Well, then it goes
Like, you
back
know
to
what I
this. It goes back to what we've talked about in previous VODs, right? About fight positioning. Like ideally, you want to be walking all the way here, sweeping, dropping the pink, and then seeing if they have vision of you, and then WEQ, like engaging on their backline. Like it's almost like deja vu with the
I
scenario,
think
right?
until this point we hadn't seen everyone, so I felt uncomfortable sweeping that tri-bush. Like, did
No, we saw everyone look.
Oh, okay, we did.
Italy's here.
Oh, we saw Nidalee
Luck
as well.
showed farming bot. Yeah.
I saw Lux spot. Okay.
Italy's here, and 3 people are here.
I
It's
guess
an easy hex skate.
I don't see Nidalee. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's,
thought Nidalee was blocked.
anyway, like Nearly's not a champ, right? Like you just can't. You just have to. You sweep this, so then there's no preemptive Q like combo on you, and then you turn the corner. If you really want to, you can pit drop a pink ward or press W, right? It's like very simple to scout out.
Yeah. Okay.
Safely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a habit to still pick up on, right? Like, of course, you can front to back fight, and they don't know your W's here, right? It's really good, but ideally, you were already here or killed Lux, and then bam, right? And now Malphite's forced to ult you while Kaiser's stunned or can't DPS, has to ult away.
Yeah. If I was more confident, I would have like held my R for Malphite ult, but he got too close. It would have been too hard to time.
I think. Alright, on this, yeah, I mean, on this topic as well, the chain CC, right? Malphite ult does not matter
Yeah.
if Kaiser can't hit you.
Well, she can hit me. What do you mean?
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, had you killed Nidalee and stepped down, or proto belt down, if Malphite ults you right now, even if Kaiser ults, the time it takes for Kaiser to go from here to here, you can already press the R button and you'll heal the full HP, right? Because you're Rabadon's Lichbane already. And they'll put you down to 20-30%, right? And then the rest of the team will just kill them, or you'll EQ auto and just one tap the Lux, Kaiser. You see what I mean? Even the Soraka almost lived that combo because Malphite ults, but by the time the Malphite ult ticks down, there's not enough damage being done, right? So this is going back to the same concepts like we've been talking about in the last 2 sequences, right? Where you need, for you to die, you need to literally be chain CC'd while people are DPSing you, right? So as soon as you see a split in the CC, there's opportunity there, basically. Yeah, you guys just get greedy. It's all good. Oh, baby. This is punishment for the early game. Wow. Your champ really sucks when they don't get below 30% health.
Yeah.
Just
I
face
think it's
tanked
just
full
the
combo.
W execute, I guess, plus the Dark Harvest. Like the W passive and the Dark Harvest. Is there
Yeah.
anything else that has it? Yeah.
I think it's just that. Like, your passive is just so good that it makes up for a
Oh
lot
no,
of your
it's like
kit.
30% of missing
Yeah,
health or something like
30%.
that.
Yeah. Below 30%, it starts doing execute damage.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. But yeah, overall, like pretty good ideas.
Very good, yeah. It's just the only feedback would be reiterating what we talked about before about fighting positioning, right? It just so happens that Dragon has been the example like every time.
Yeah. But all of those have like such specific team comp nuance, who's fed, who's not, right? Like this one is mainly because like Lux and Malphite are split, and Lux isn't like 5 items.
Your champion's really good versus Locks because of your build path,
Yeah.
right? If you will Sock Boots, there's like a chance she can one-shot you, and if she was somewhat relatively strong, like before you could press R. But with Merctrades, it's almost guaranteed you can always face tank her full combo and keep hitting her, right? Until her next rotation.
True.
Because she's burst based champ. With no DPS. Other thing that we can take from this VOD as well is it's not like calling out the mistake. It's more like now you've got experience understanding. Like obviously next time if Raptors are going against a champion that doesn't do Raptors well, you can pretty much assume he started your top side, so you can just turn straight away. But now you have some experience like beating someone who quote unquote like counter jungled you, right? You just didn't.
Okay, can we go back to the Graves example, like where he pushed me out? Like if you recall, I was starting red.
Yeah,
he
I'm gonna
pushed me
scroll up.
out
Let me
for-
see.
I don't remember which game it was.
Echo
I think it was
Tracker, Echo Viego.
Oh, Echo vs. Graves. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling up. Wait, it must have been a long time ago. Or you deleted the message. No. Italy, Java.
Or I showed it on my match history. Like, what do I do in this situation? I think it might have been.
Yeah, I'm scrolling up like a month
No,
before.
no. It was sooner, but pretty much I like your point because effectively I went to his red side, I think, and then you're like, neither of my lanes had prio. You're like, he can contest you here. It was better for you to like get your 3 camps, go get like the 1 camp he didn't do, and then go get Scuttle.
Oh yes, I remember. You could go scuttle to scuttle, or you can I think it was because the context of the situation was you couldn't mess with their laners, right? Sometimes when the laners have push, it doesn't mean anything because you can still survive even if they come, right?
So in this case, if it was like a Draven Nautilus enemy lane, like would you still tell me to go to that Krugs, or would the Raptors be safer in that?
I would always go to Crocs because if you can, like I said, if you can do Raptors when you have no vision of this bush and you don't know exactly where he is, then you can do Crocs every time because they're gonna check red, and then if they check golems, it's gonna be too late, right? Because you will see the bot lane moving and you can react accordingly. Like so, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like it has to be very specific where you're versing an Akshan or something, and Akshan's one of those champs where he just literally Tarzan swings, so that he has so much gap close on you. Like yeah, it's very awkward to counter jump, like go into his side of the map against that champion. But even Nautilus, like Nautilus needs open area to hook, right? If there's walls or crevices here, like you can just use the terrain to block hooks. So Nautilus isn't even that good at locking you down, right?
Fair. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, but also depends on your champ too, right? Like you're playing Echo, so you have a 12-second dash. It's not that good, but it's not that bad. But it's something to keep in mind if you're playing yeah, what's a champ with no dash that plays jungle? I guess every champ every jungle has a dash, but yeah, Warwick. If you go in their jungle and you have no dash, it can get awkward, right? Because you don't have the ability to dash over the golem wall if the bot lane comes, for example.
Yeah, that makes sense.